mind. Just want to stake our claim.
Yep.
In case
Yep.
somebody else came.
No, you're good.
And I want to try to meet these other people here and see how long they're staying.
Cool.
It's a lot easier for us to be there.
So, talk to me about the benefits. I mean, to a lot of people, the unknown benefits. They haven't had this in their diet ever.
Yeah. Chaga is, where do I even start? It's going to sound like I'm going to make a series of absolutely ridiculous claims, but if you question any of it, just look it up because it's all there. It's not something that should be replied with. People will be like, oh, but there just hasn't been scientific research yet, right? And I'm like, no, there has been. There's been 340 case studies. So let's just start with this. Chaga has more antioxidants than any naturally occurring food on Earth. 1,200 times more than blueberries, more antioxidants than blueberries. 80 times more than acai berries, and 45 times more than pomegranates. And that's been measured time and time again through its ORAC score, its oxygen radical absorbance capacity. That's how you measure antioxidants. What antioxidants are basically free radicals, an antioxidant is a measure given to a food based on its ability to neutralize free radicals. And a free radical is a molecule in your body that has a negative charge. So if you think back to chemistry, what is everything trying to achieve? It's trying to become neutral. So it's like you have a bunch of little kids with ADHD in your body, which is really an expensive china shop, and something is bound to go wrong. So, that is really what the antioxidant concentration in chaga does, is it neutralizes all of those free radicals, which has a number of broad applications and benefits for your body. It's great for hypertension and hypotension. It's an immune modulator, not an immune booster, which means that if it isn't immune boosting you need, that's not what chaga will do for you. And that's an adaptogenic trait of it. Its DNA is incredibly comparable to humans, so it has a strange ability to, adapt to our body in certain ways that strive towards homeostasis. The other benefit of chaga that's gaining traction is its benefit for your skin. The black outer part of chaga's surface is basically a potent concentration of melanin, which is healthy for healthy pigmentation in your skin. It's very high in vitamin D and beta-glucans, which are also important for your skin, especially in the North Country where you have lack of sun and you have vitamin D deficiencies. The beta-glucans help stimulate the growth of healthy new skin cells. They help your skin stay firm and elastic. So has benefits for, just looking youthful. But probably the most profound benefit of chaga is the fact that the betulin and betulinic acid within it has been found to trigger apoptosis in cancer cells in mice and rats. They've performed a number of case studies after the Chernobyl nuclear meltdown in Russia, and that's when they discovered these properties. They can actually kill cancer cells without having any impact on healthy body cells. That's the difference with a lot of more intensive medical treatments for cancer. They kill all of your cells. So using chaga and other of these mushrooms in combination with chemotherapy is something that's being researched heavily right now, and it's something that even is being sponsored by the FDA. So it's not like there's this clash between the homeopathic people, the herbalists, and the health or the pharmaceutical community. It's all one and the same, and people don't understand that. They don't understand chemotherapy, in itself is even plant alkaloids at the end of the day. There's base ingredients, and the scientific community is starting to realize that they should be looking towards mushrooms to discover the future of what those things are going to be. That's how I would describe it.
And lastly, how are the different ways you can ingest this or use it? And is it, I've seen your topicals, balms, teas, drinks, is there endless amounts, or is it just should be in everything?
Well, there's two important things that are you should. There's two things that I think it deserves a distinction to mention the difference between the teas and the tinctures, because basically hot water extraction is the most popular way to prepare chaga. Indigenous people did that throughout history, and that's mainly because the cell walls of chaga are made out of chitin. That's too difficult for our body to digest, so if you tried to eat it, it would be really rough on your digestive